Right. As you guys are talking and laughing, you hear behind you another bamf noise.
I'm going to flip around and just kind of shove her behind me.
I was standing behind them, so I'm assuming this noise was somewhat near me, which
It would have been
like.
It would have been like right behind you, yeah.
So I turn around.
So isn't this just a lovely reunion? How are you?
Get
I do.
out.
I do the slow turn. Who am I? Who do we see here?
Elwin.
What are you doing here?
Kenny Elwin?
Yeah.
Elwin.
Kelwin. I was just coming to welcome the family back together. This is a joyous occasion. We should be celebrating.
Not with you.
That seems very rude now, doesn't it? I believe I used to be one of the family before.
Where's Scarlet and Molly at this point?
Scarlet and Molly are like back at their house. You don't have to worry about me, because you killed the other one, so his plan isn't going through. I don't really care about your children anymore. You're fine. I just wanted to say congratulations. You killed him. Thank you. Also, hello, Byron. It's lovely to meet you for the first time.
Just take a step so that I'm directly between Elwin and Byron then.
Again,
well, at this point, I'm pretty much between him and everybody.
Yeah.
Again, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not a threat to you at this point.
Oh, good. Let's have my buddy Kenny back then.
You can have him back once I find a new host. Speaking of which, what happened to Elcen's body?
It vanished.
Well, that's a disappointment to us all now, isn't it? Any idea where it vanished to?
He started
Would we know
blinking in and out, and then...
We know the effects of her knife, don't we?
Yes.
And I know that it was the knife. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Okay.
So, how broad a range are we looking at?
Well,
What do
he's
you mean?
lost some time. So, there's your range.
Very well. Well, I guess I need to find somebody else then, so thank you for that. Okay. Have a good day, everyone. And,
Wait. I'm
yes.
gonna turn around, and I'm gonna, like, grab Violet's arms. Stay here. Do not move. I will be right back.
Oh, sorry. All right. Who's this guy?
This is your grandpa's clone, but he's in your Uncle Kenny's body.
How many brothers do you have?
They're not blood brothers.
And why does
but
this
they're
one have
family.
wings?
Sometimes that happens.
Okay. Come on, Dad.
I am going to grab Elwin by the arm and, like, drag them out of, like, earshot of
Let's be
everyone.
honest. Can you drag Kelwin? No.
No, but I'm going to, like, lead them out of earshot.
Where are you taking me? What's going on?
I'm going to...
No, just trust me. I will stay.
I'm not going to
vigilant.
follow closely, but I'm going to
But just
follow
stay
close
here.
enough that I can hear what's going on.
I trust you, Lee, but I don't trust this one.
I am
I will
no
be-
longer a threat. You can calm down.
I will. You
If
will
I-
still have eyes on me.
If I wanted to kill you guys, it would have already happened.
You
Where
will
are we
have eyes
going?
on me. I'm gonna stay in visual range of everyone, but I want to get out of earshot.
I'm still
Or
gonna
like
approach
as far
to try to
out that I
listen.
think would be out of earshot.
Okay.
I just have some questions, and you are the only other person who might have answers, considering Elcen was anything but useful.
Oh yes, he was quite unpleasant to deal with. And considering I'm the smartest person in this town, that makes sense.
Well, you also know more about what was going on than anyone.
Everything, yep.
I am really hoping you are going to tell me it is just my mind tricks on me.
Probably not. Go on.
When I stabbed him,
That was a bad idea to begin with. Go on.
I could see this black substance.
Roll a perception check. Or an insight check, sorry.
Is it perception or is it insight?
It's insight.
Okay. 15.
Go on. Keep going.
And I could have sworn I watched it climb up my arms and then disappear.
Alright. That's
The
not a
last
question
thing-
yet.
Well, okay, one, am I imagining this?
Probably
Is this-
not. Go on.
I'm assuming this is probably going to be dangerous.
I guess that depends on your definition of the word. Do you consider me dangerous?
When you're trying to kill the people I care about, yes.
And that's your definition of dangerous?
It's one of them.
And no, it's not dangerous at all.
Am I going to become a danger to the people around me?
I mean, technically you already are, are you not? Let's say, for example, I'm Kenny right now, correct? Let's say, for example, saying this is going to happen, of course, but if Dash was to attack one of your friends, would you not be a danger to him?
I don't kill people because I like it. It's what I have to do to survive.
Okay. Roll a quick.
Question for the DM.
So,
In that statement, what would him being Kenny have to do with anything to do with Dash attacking people?
he was gonna use the fact that he's Kenny, and she would kill him if she had the chance.
Oh, so he just changed it midway through?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if there was some link I missed there.
is it? Wisdom saving throw.
18.
He pauses for a moment and stares deeply at you. I believe you have recently, within the past couple weeks, had a conversation with Dash just to threaten, what was the wording exactly? To put a bullet in his head? Is that not a danger to your friends? That was regarding him and his actions towards Fool's Hope, something or other.
That was a threat to deter him from trying to commit genocide.
But if he was to do it, would you follow through on the threat?
I don't know.
So, then by your definition of being a threat to your friends, yes, you already are.
But I have control over my action, Elwin.
You have control, your emotions have control. It's really the question. I think you shall be fine. However, we'll see.
What is it? Do you know?
Oh, I know.
And?
There's not really anything you can do about it at this point. All me telling you would just be a worry to you. And right now, this is a happy day. Just got reunited with your family. Do you want to be worrying about this and leave them behind again?
I am already worrying about it because I have absolutely no idea what's happening.
Even if I told you, you wouldn't really know until it actually happens. Just relax. It might even be fun for you. When you feel there's a point that you may want to get rid of it, I may be able to help. However, I don't think you're at that point yet. And I know that you wouldn't trust me anyway. So it doesn't really matter now, does it? Anyway, have a good time with your fam. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, everyone. Not done yet.
Was Elcen the problem? Or was this thing inside of him the problem?
A bit of column A, a bit of column B. He started it. And it finished it.
Okay.
That's it?
At least I know he wasn't completely innocent in this. So yes, that's it.
Alright, well. Have a good day, everyone. You may best give yourselves a pat on the back. You've killed a real psychopath. Congratulations. Now I will take my leave unless anybody has any other suggestions. Are we throwing a party? I can bring balloons. No? No
I don't think
balloons?
a party is in order. Right now.
Well, we're having a party.
Do you want balloons? I can bring balloons.
You're not invited.
I can also do shapes.
I think it's time to go.
Very well. Have a good day, everyone. And he poofs away.
So was I able to overhear that conversation?
Roll a perception check.
Well, that's pretty good. It is 26.
25.
And sure.
Okay. Not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep an eye on, or a closer eye on Elaine to see if, for the next while, to see if I notice any changes.
I am going to head back over and try and wholeheartedly believe that everything is actually okay for once.
Sight.
Alright.
Go for it, I dare you.
Who's inside
Well, I rolled a
amazing?
2.
Oh, I can do this.
I also rolled
Does
a
an
2, but
8
that's a 7
insight
total.
win?
21.
I rolled 7 total.
My 8 actually won.
I
We
don't
can
press-
tell you're trying to believe that everything's okay. Okay.
Did you find that helpful at all?
He was a little bit more helpful than Elcen was. So, yes. But about as infuriating.
Hey, he wasn't trying to kill your children.
No, he's just an infuriating
Yeah.
sometimes.
I was ready to try casting my only 7th level spell on him.
Which is?
Finger of Death.
Okay.
Alright, how about you gather everybody up? Get back to the bar.
Oh, we leveled up. I forgot to do that.
How dare you? You're level 16 now.
I'm gonna get Thea, Elwin, and Ilaria. And I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Did I manage to find some ivory?
What's the spell you're trying to learn?
Legend lore.
Sure. If you're just trying to learn more about the Dragon Sphere, there's not much more than what you already know. Just to let you know.
Really?
Really.
So, but I should be able to learn more than Talia knows then, eh?
She gave you all the information I have on it. So
Yeah, but like... Oh, okay.
I don't have more info to give you, is what I'm telling you.
I understand that now. Not even as far as like specific location.
She told you the specific location.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you didn't really know.
Well, I mean, she told you what it was in Legend, which is what the legend is, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Since we're relatively close to the bar, I am going to pick Violet up and
Teach
I'm
her how
gonna
to make an
start-
old fashioned.
No, not yet.
Gin and tonic.
She's 8.
Gin and
No.
tonic.
The perfect time for kids to start making parents drinks.
I am gonna pick her up and start to head back inside. So, do you want to hear about some of Mom's adventures?
Do I?
Do you want to hear about the blue dragon or the beholder?
Do you want about a purple dragon?
I haven't seen a purple dragon. I've seen quite a few dragons. but
Blue
not
is
a
fine
purple
then,
one.
I guess. That's fine.
Well, there's blue, there's a black dragon I could tell you about, a red one, a gold one.
Gold. Do gold.
Gold. Okay. And I'm gonna take her inside and start kind of telling her like a little bit about Angel, and then how we discovered Angel is this gold dragon, and just being elaborate and like all over the place with it, so it's more interesting.
That's fair. Okay. She gets super into your story. Very excited, but what is everybody else doing? Gar, are you part of this party?
Likely. Can't see why not.
Dash is dying by the bar.
It is our kind of idea to go after the Dragon Sphere next, then, eh?
I mean, I don't know if that's the idea, but Talia definitely is going to have you doing that for her right away.
Yeah, and I want us to go with her.
Alright, what are some of our characters' long-term goals here, then?
Well, Elaine just completed hers. Robin, what's your long-term goal?
He doesn't have anything over the. I'd say the biggest thing right now is stopping Talia from getting the Dragon Sphere.
Yeah, and that'll be very high on Dash's priority list as well.
This is other big thing. Well, my other big thing was stopping the darkness from coming to this world, but I think we just succeeded in that, as far as I know.
Besides whatever Elaine has in her.
Yeah, but I'm not really aware if it's spreading or what exactly that is. So as far as I'm concerned, other than watching Elaine, that's handled.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's just the Dragon Sphere right now.
And so for Dash, we can't let Talia get the Dragon Sphere because that would be horrible for everything. He knows that Talia's a Gachet now, and the Gachet family still has his dad locked up somewhere. And then there's this matter of Richter still being alive, which is unacceptable. And these three are all very closely related. So
You want to change it together?
All right. So, I guess, Gar, what are your goals?
the Gargles.
Well, I still wanted to get rid of Elwin, so I don't know. I don't know where I'm at right now.
All right, we figured. So if we could clone a body that Elwin could have, that'd be something to talk to Byron about, because maybe he's familiar with what Elcen did to create Elwin.
Who are you thinking about cloning?
I don't know. Maybe someone with like no arms or legs.
Or mouth.
Oh, all right. We'll make a body that looks like it's like really good, but we'll have gone in and like severed the nerves attached to like from the spine to the arms and legs, so that he basically wakes up and he can't move, and then we'll be like, haha, tickle, 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 tickle. And that'll, for the rest of his life, that'll be his torture.
That would be hell. Oh darn it, there's no necromancy 8th level spells I have access to.
I mean, clone is a necromancy 8th level spell.
But I don't have access to it.
Yeah, because it's just
It's not a
wizard.
warlock one.
What are your goals now, Elaine? As I stated, yours are pretty much complete.
Well, I want to try and get Kenny back.
And he came back, I would have long-term goals again.
What would be your long-term goals as Kenny?
Going back to saving his friends. Pretty sure that never happened.
You don't know.
I guess. Talia's our next big problem, huh? And we have a red dragon to deal with. No rest for the wicked, huh?
Speaking of which, all of you need to take a long rest for sure.
Never Gar.
Yeah, that's because Gar stayed in the tank the entire time.
Robin now has feeble mind.
Yay.
I am
Nice.
exhausted. Almost dying multiple times in a very short amount of time is really exhausting.
Was my house in okay shape?
Yeah.
The house is still standing, and your room's all right if you want. You and Byron and Violet can head in for the evening.
Yeah, do it. Do it, Elaine. Head in for the evening.
I mean, I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna turn it down, even though the player wants to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a couch and go to sleep. Well, go to trance.
There's a couch in the back where what's his name used to sleep. Now he sleeps 6 feet under.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Or else Dash will come and shoot you in the face.
Yeah. A bunch of times.
I'm old. I haven't done drugs since I was in my 200s.
Okay.
Apparently, I have a rule book called the Espergenesis manual, which has text spells in it.
Oh, neat. What shape is the nuclear missile in?
It's not a nuclear missile.
What?
It's a nuclear bomb.
What?
The one that the goblins were hammering on?
The kobolds? No, that was a dirty bomb. It's not a nuclear bomb.
Technically, it's still nuclear. Just
Yeah.
it's not a
No,
nuclear explosion. It just distributes nuclear waste.
it's not nuclear waste. It's just radiated
Yeah,
particles.
close enough.
So the bomb goes off and shoots those radiated particles everywhere.
Gotcha. So, what did it have yellow cake uranium or something in it, or?
No, it's just radiated materials. It's not.
Oh,
Yeah. The
Well,
reason it's called a dirty bomb is because it just spreads radiation. It's a small bomb, but the radiation goes everywhere.
yeah, it could be something like the thing the hospital machines use is cobalt. I forget the number, but it's extremely radioactive. If you powderize it and put in a dirty bomb, it will kill anybody it comes into contact with,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stay radioactive for a very long time. So it's something like that.
Oh, I see.
It's essentially it's a bomb designed so nobody can use the land it goes off of.
Correct.
Oh, gotcha. Oh. Look at me, folks. I just learned what a dirty bomb actually is.
Or it's just a bomb that's really dirty on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, just give it a wash.
Or
It's
this
just a
is-
Oh, if
filthy
that's the
bomb.
case, this bomb is filthy.
This bomb is so dirty. Get a cloth
But
to clean it
There
up.
was also talk about using the uranium we picked up to try to make an actual nuclear bomb.
I don't know what language you're speaking. If you're trying to say nuclear, then you can say nuclear.
What did he say?
Nuclear. Missing a U.
I'm just ignoring him.
That's fair.
It's a very easy thing to do.
That's rude. Okay. So, are you going to bed, Elaine? Liela? You going to bed?
Yes.
You sleep peacefully.
Okay. Is everybody going to bed?
I guess so.
Well, what are you?
Gotta
Is there
sleep sometime.
something else you want to do?
Yeah, I want to check out Thea's book and learn and copy mage armor spell into mine.
And lightning bolt, I think, was the other one, or was it fireball?
I think lightning bolt I couldn't.
Lightning bolt you
Fireball.
couldn't. Fireball you could. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll
I'm gonna sit down on a sofa and stare at a wall almost as if I'm in a trance.
Almost.
and I'll see if Ilaria and Elman can get the dragon scales fused into my coat instead.
Okay.
And then, yeah, spend some time visiting with the. I guess it depends on how busy we stay and late, trying to help these people.
Visiting with the.
Yep. Visit the hell out of her.
This
Visit
is
her
a
hard.
PG stream. It's just
No, I'm
Just
visiting you. I'm visiting you.
spend the entire night just shaking hands. Okay. Do. Just go over the music for no specific. I was gonna say combine specific and particular together, which is particular. I've decided.
for no particular reason.
Did you actually catch that, or is it just because I pointed it out?
I did.
I caught it.
Good one.
Cue creepy music.
What?
I like the picture on that one.
Yep, creepy music.
Nah.
I call it more horror music.
Suspenseful?
It sounds like a killer from the deep.
Okay, calm down, everyone. Okay. How's it going, Liela?
Hi.
How are you?
Exhausted.
As you drift off to sleep, gripping your husband tightly, as you did 2 nights ago? 1 night ago? I don't know. Just recently. Hasn't happened for a while. This is nice. This is enjoyable. And you drip blood all over him as you bleeding profusely.
I would have at least tried to, like,
Actually,
clean up my wound a little
you shouldn't be
bit.
bleeding at all because nobody stabbed you.
Well, and any wounds you had would have been closed up by the nanites.
Well, she also, yeah, she wouldn't have any wounds anyway because it was all magic. And none of them were like fireballs or anything like that. Anyway, you drift off to dream. And as you are drifting off into sleep, you find yourself yeah, that one worked. You find yourself standing at the edge of a mysterious forest. The moon is just a pale light coming down from the sky, casting its silvery glow on the dense canopy of ancient trees. These aren't actually something you see very often either, because trees aren't really a thing all that much anymore. The air is thick with an otherworldly stillness, broken only by the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl. You begin to walk along a narrow path that meanders through the heart of the woods. The shadows play tricks with the moonlight, creating shifting illusions that seem to move independently of the trees. The path, barely discernible beneath a layer of fallen leaves, winds deeper into the heart of these woods. As you progress, you start to hear something. A soft murmur that seems to emanate from the very heart of the trees. At first, the whispers are indistinct, like the secrets of the forest itself, shared in hushed tones among the ancient boughs. You start to catch fragments of words, although they are fleeting and elusive. They leave an impression of hidden knowledge just beyond your comprehension. The moon's glow filters through the interwoven branches, creating a patchwork of light and shadow on the forest floor. You catch occasional glimpses of ethereal figures as they flit through the shadows, disappearing as quickly as they appear. You take in your surroundings. They start to be hit with sort of an otherworldly beauty. A sense of both fascination and unease settles over you. Despite the whispers and the mysterious figures, you feel a compulsion to go further into the woods. And as you do, the path becomes more obscured, and the moonlight gets dimmer, as if it was beckoning you to unravel the secrets within the heart of the ancient forest. Eventually, as the dream begins to fade, find yourself standing before a massive ancient tree. Its bark is etched with strange glowing symbols. The whispers crescendo, almost forming coherent sentences. But just as you are trying to understand what they are saying, you wake up.
I am gonna just kind of glance around me for a second.
Roll a wisdom save. Check. Save.
$18.
As you look around the room, you see in one corner of the room, you're glancing around and you see like a coat rack with some stuff like hanging on it. You see a towel hanging over the door. And then you're kind of scanning around, and then you catch in one corner of the room what looks to be a cloak hanging in the corner. And just as you're about to look away, you see a glint of something. And it is a white as white can be smile and two red eyes staring out from the darkness. And just as quickly as you look back, it's not there anymore. The cloak, smile, or the eyes, all gone.
I'm losing my mind.
As you are saying that, one other thing happens. The phrase that was whispered into your ear by Elcen, very end, comes back to you again, and you hear right in your ear, "It's all yours now."
At that, she's going to like jump and like freak out and kind of like look around.
As you do that, Byron sits up with a start, and he's like, "Is everything okay? What's going on? You all good?"
I thought I saw something in the corner of the room. And then there was a voice just right in my ear.
Hey.
I'm probably just really stressed.
It's okay, sweetie. It's all good now. It's fine.
Was it Elcen's voice that I heard again?
You heard a voice, not necessarily Elcen.
I wasn't sure if it sounded the same or if it was just the same phrase.
Where is your vision right now?
Like where am I looking?
Yeah.
Probably like I'd say like the wall in front of me, but like further up towards the ceiling, just kind of like looking up, trying to breathe. So like if you were looking towards like the top of the wall.
Okay.
It just sounded so real.
It's all good now, don't.
The weirdest dream.
It's all good now. It's all good now. And you turn your head as soon as it changes, and laying right beside you is that same hooded figure, the white smile, the red eyes, and you shoot up with a start again.
I'm gonna immediately turn to where Byron is. Is he still asleep?
At the moment, yes.
I take that back. The first dream wasn't that weird.
Did you say that to him, or are you just saying that out loud?
I'm just kind of saying that out loud. I'm gonna scan the room one more time, and then I'm gonna try and slip out of bed without waking him up.
Roll a stealth check.
Elaine can't stealth.
Yeah, who are we
Liela.
kidding?
Oh, I lost my mouse. Where'd it go?
Where's
There it
the
is.
bucket?
Elaine doesn't hit buckets.
I just want you to roll a 1 now.
No, it's a 24.
Yeah, you slip out without seeing.
I'm gonna... I guess I'm just gonna go, like, get a glass of water, go stand outside, get some air, and try and calm down before I go back to bed.
Okay.
Everything seems, like, quiet and normal outside, right?
Yep, no differences.
I'm gonna take a second and then I will head back up and try and get back to sleep.
Alright. Just to drift off to sleep.
It's fine, everything's fine.
Yeah, nothing's wrong. What are you talking about? We have one player on bathroom break right now. If anybody else wants to say what they're doing, you go for it.
Absolutely nothing.
Perfect.
Oh, actually, that's probably a good point. Where did Robin hunker down for the night?
At the bar, I think.
Oh.
No,
Did
I
you
was
go
at
to
the
bar or
house.
did you go to the house?
At the house.
Oh, then depending on what time it was, he probably would have.
Seen
Well, he
you
would have
sneak
noticed
out?
either way because it was like a. He's in like a trance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's still.
You're still aware of your surroundings, correct?
Meditate deeply, remaining semi-conscious.
So somewhat aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, so probably if you walked behind me, I wouldn't have noticed. But if you walked in front, I would have.
I probably wasn't paying attention to where you were in your trance state, so. You still would have heard, like, the door and me getting water and stuff, though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to know who our names are in our watch together.
What are the names?
Well, one is I'm a die.
I'm user Swad.
Okay, so that leaves our two other characters as our other names in the chat.
What's the other name in chat?
Sugar Tits.
Yep.
That's Lane.
I'm a die. I think that's obvious.
So Kat named herself
Ah, you
Sugar
dirty
Tits.
girl.
Obviously. You gotta have confidence.
These sugar tits, how could I not?
Did you? Okay, so now I'm confused. Who's Amadai? Okay. Okay. I don't know if you heard that whole thing there, Dash.
I did not.
Okay. What are you doing in the morning? We're awake now, so what are we doing?
Probably gonna begin organizing some salvage work on Misery.
I'm going to
Okay.
try to discreetly look over Liela to see if anything has changed.
Roll a perception check, I guess, because you're not like touching and feeling her to see if there's anything different. So that's kind of what I viewed the difference between perception and investigation.
25.
No, nothing. He seems perfectly normal. Other than maybe a little bit tired.
Fact.
Don't think we're gonna have a Veda tonight. She lied to us.
She came on for like 5 seconds.
She was in
Yeah, I
traffic.
heard the
she said.
badoop of her leaving.
How dare she?
I saw the Badoop of her arriving.
So is Talia gonna come back here when she wants to go after the Dragon Sphere?
She could always just call one of us, too. She has that ability. Fun and potentially very, very dangerous thought. We know relatively where the portal is. Why do we need to wait for Talia to get there?
Is it possible that all these corrupted creatures have gone now that we've killed Elcen as well?
Unlikely. I don't think he was.
I doubt it.
Jeez.
I don't think he created all of them. I think what's coming from Chorus did. But whether through sheer will or just dumb luck, we know all the same information that Talia knows right now. We could go and retrieve it without her.
And that legend lore didn't give me anything more.
Like I said, it would have given you the same information that you already got.
Gotcha. So Talia already knew everything there was to know.
Yeah. Like I said, I gave you all the information I have on.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just hoping that it might give us a bit of an advantage over her. In case we try this very thing.
Well, here's what I propose. We go ahead of her. Find it. Take it. Right? Then when she calls on us, we deliver her to the portal like nothing ever happened. She goes in there, can't find it.
But what if she calls on us before we get our hands on it?
Well, she'd have to find us first. Oh, that's a fair point. Last night I probably would have gone to pick up my ring and that back on.
Okay.
One, she has to find us first. Two, she sends us a message, we're gonna get it whether we're here or not.
It's true.
And she's not gonna know the difference. But we could take the sphere, secure it somewhere, and then show up to fulfill our end of the bargain. Because our end of the bargain was just to deliver her to the portal in one piece. And then she plans to go in alone.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't have to deal with breaking a contract. We wouldn't have to deal with trying to kill her right away. We solve the problem of her getting hold of the sphere. And if we're lucky, she doesn't make it back out of that portal.
Yeah.
And either way, from what Robin said, I mean, I know she stabilized it, but even then, I don't think her coming back is going to be an immediate thing.
So from what I remember, is the old world more dangerous than that darkness forest, or about the same?
What darkness forest?
When we are going
Oh,
to
the stuff that
Elcen
was.
the
Oh, it's similar, but you haven't been there in how many years, right?
Yeah.
Can Byron teleport us right to the rift?
Um,
Well, he'd have to agree to it first.
I would say no, just because it's been growing slowly. He doesn't know where it starts and where it ends, so he may get you in the wrong spot.
But because we've been there, would we be able to describe it so that we
You
can
haven't-
dial it in?
You haven't been to
We've-
the portal.
We've been near it.
Yeah,
We've
just
been
very close
relatively
to
near
it.
the portal, but we haven't been to it.
Oh, gotcha.
Once we are in course, I will be able to get most of you back very quickly if we need to, but Gadget and I wouldn't be able to come.
Talking banishment, yo.
Yeah, I could banishment you guys back to this planet.
But you guys would have to take the long way back.
If it comes to it, we probably wouldn't be coming back.
I have lost enough people to last me a lifetime. So you are not allowed to say that. Ever. Again.
Say it again, see what happens.
I know where you're coming from. But I won't stand.
Also, Elaine, have you mentioned to these people that Emily died?
I think we would have all found out by now, eh?
Yes and no. Other stuff happened.
Yeah,
Her
I
fa-
was
her
with
fam-
Elaine, but
Elaine knew. Robin knew. But like right after that, Elaine got her family back, and then you sent her to go to sleep, right?
yeah, and I knew, but I'm not really aware of Emily's connection to everybody, so I wouldn't have brought it up.
Out of character, that's a good point, but,
Doesn't really seem like the time.
Yeah.
kind of does.
I
Dash.
agree. We should go for the Dragon Sphere.
What kind of funeral arrangements are we gonna...
We're starting to dig this morning. Picked out a spot. They'll get their own grave.
Reserve the best specific location?
I got one in mind.
I think I forgot to tell you. With everything that was happening. After the fight, I found Emily.
Was she alive?
Barely. There wasn't anything I could do. But she said she had a great life and was glad to have met us.
Dash just gives Elena a hug.
She was just trying to go home.
Well, it's not much of a home, but at least we can give her some peace here. Do we have a casualties list?
No, because I don't know the names of everybody in town.
We haven't
And
made one.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
It's the day after back.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if any more of my squad have not
No.
made it.
None of your squad are.
Cool.
Just Emily and a bunch of townsfolk and guards and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody that matters.
The only important like NPC, I was only gonna kill off one of them, and it just so happened to be Emily. I mean, you're lucky I didn't roll a different number.
Yep. There was a lot of other people on that list.
Mostly your family.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
You psycho.
Dash hasn't seen enough tragedy.
Okay, Robin, roll me a d8.
Ew.
Oh.
That's okay.
That's
That's just Elwin.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 1.
That's Ilaria.
Oh.
What I
All
should
right.
have done is got all of you to roll a d8. And then
Oh, jeez. And that's the one we come upon?
no, I get all of you to find somebody. Yeah.
To
Yeah.
roll a d8 and a d20 and we choose a person and see if they die.
5.
5 is mom.
Oh, good. Well, that would not have been traumatic at all.
Oh.
She would have been cool that she's already dead.
What?
You laugh. She's already dead. How could she die again?
Did I kill her? I don't remember that.
She's a dead person.
Okay.
I get what he's saying.
Oh. Anyway.
Strong mom,
Still
DM.
lost.
Yeah. I get it now. Yeah. Got it. Anyway. Liela. Let's change the name. Okay. So, are you guys leaving? What's the plan?
What do we need to prep for the other world? Do we need radiation suits again?
We still have the ones from last time.
Well, I guess I left my truck over at the Necromancer's Guild. And Shuri.
I haven't been there for obviously a long time, but from what I remember, it was similar to that forest, the corrupted forest.
Suits are probably gonna be a good idea.
We also need a way to mend the suits.
Anyone know mending?
I think Gadget does.
I think Gadget can.
Pretty sure Gadget does.
Everybody
He
says
does.
Gadget can, so he does. I don't know if he
The
has his.
gadget man can.
I don't know if he has his spell list in.
He does not. It is empty.
But he definitely has it. So don't.
Yeah, he definitely
I'm
does.
pretty sure he said he has
I
it.
think he said he did.
He's a tech guy. Mending would make sense on that one.
Mhm. All right.
All we would really need is bandages, survival supplies.
All right, we'll round up what we can around Misery, as far as like bandages and
We might want to get more of those safe. Rations.
yeah, food rations.
Okay.
Do I remember if there is any way to keep the darkness away?
Not that you're aware.
Okay.
If you guys knew that, why did you leave chorus?
It could have been something that was a temporary fix that didn't work well.
No, there is nothing there.
Okay.
Is Byron around?
I mean, yeah.
Byron, is there any way we can get some magic infused to these people's weapons?
What people?
Get Elaine's gun. Does Des need a magical weapon?
I mean, probably not as great as an idea, but my daggers work just fine. But kind of be up close and personal for that.
I'd rather not put you next to any more of these creatures, though.
Why's that?
They are very deadly.
Was it these creatures that were doing psychic damage?
Some of them.
Well, at least I have resistance to those ones.
There was also the huggy guys, right?
That was psychic, right?
Amongst other damage, yes.
The
So
huggy
with
staff
psychic,
guys. 'Cause they
I
hug
have
it
resistance to
their back.
psychic, and any damage done to me, psychic, is mirrored to the person inflicting it.
Ooh.
What's that from?
Thought shield. Level 10, I'm assuming warlock.
Probably your type of war.
Yep. But it might be a useful thing to have in this upcoming part.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm not up close to those huggers, we should be fine.
Sounds like a slur.
What's huggers?
The mother huggers.
I don't know what else to call them.
Mother huggers.
Byron, is there anything you can do? You got one of them little prisms?
I mean, no, I don't just carry them around with me. Now, on top of that, they're quite rare. I can see if I can find one, but I could probably only get you.
I don't need one. Robin will be okay without one. Gar's okay. If you could find two, one for Elaine and one for Des. That's all we would need.
We'll be fine. We always are.
As I stated, I can probably find you one. They're not common resources.
Oh, whenever I cast the thing from the prism, does the prism, like...
Yes, it goes away.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Were you gonna offer him the death ward?
I was gonna... Yeah, because it was... If it didn't, if the actual prism didn't just disappear, I was gonna... Here's an empty one.
It doesn't necessarily disappear, but it can't be reused.
Oh.
You can't cast
You can't,
a spell
read
into it?
a spell into it?
No, the idea I had behind it was pretty much like a spell scroll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Just explained in a different way.
Fair.
But the way it would probably work is the energy repository that it has, like the ability that it has, that goes away after it's been used.
Is there any way for us to get radiation shields like Talia and Kara had?
I'm not sure who these people are.
It was tech shield.
Do you have more information on it?
Would I be able to give more information as a level 1 techie?
Probably not.
If only we had Gadget.
If only. He chooses to spend time with family.
Is Violet still in the room?
Violet?
Yeah.
She's sleeping in. Gear. Armor.
Here's the real question. Which one do we want to try and deal with first? Dragon or the dragon sphere?
Well, if we got a dragon sphere, we won't have to deal with the dragon.
We still will.
But we are on a timeline with the dragon, too.
But if we try to do the dragon first, Talia might call in the favor before we get a chance.
True.
How is the dragon gonna find you?
Has our scent and it knows what I taste like.
Yep.
So if we go into the Badlands, is it potentially gonna follow us there?
It will crawl. It will probably claw its way through an entire bunker full of people, surface, and go wherever our scent is, trying to find us. And we'll probably burn everything in the between down.
Okay.
He is massive and radioactive.
Oh. Let's just try to find that dragon sphere then, eh?
Technically, if we find the sphere, I might be able to control him as well as all the other dragons, but that isn't a good idea.
The one concern I had about controlling all of the dragons Elwin slaughtered. So
Wait, so are you saying you don't have any concerns about it anymore?
I have no objections to using it.
Okay.
Right. Well, that'll be our next task then. Let's rig up and go get that dragon sphere.
Into the Badlands we go.
Yay!
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
All right, so are you driving there then?
I guess we'll drive as far as we can feel.
Well, I feel
safe
like
with
we
it.
would have. I feel like Dash would make us get teleported back to his truck, and
Yeah.
our truck for that matter.
Fair enough.
I do want to check in on Scarlet and Molly before we leave town, though.
Mhm.
Also fair.
I'll wait till my coat's infused with those dragon scales.
Okay. So you go to Scarlet's house.
I thought the idea was kind of the dragon scales were added to our existing armor.
Yeah, but I can't wear armor if I'm gonna use mage armor.
Oh,
I just want it to be in my clothing.
I understand. Yeah.
I'm gonna knock.
Molly comes running to the door. Why? What do you want?
I wanted to see how you guys are doing.
I'm doing okay.
Are you feeling all right?
Oh yeah, I feel great.
Good.
You want mom?
I'd like to see both of y'all before
Okay.
I go on another daring adventure.
Oh, can I come?
Not this time. Maybe next time.
Can Cecil come?
Maybe.
You're okay with him coming with you?
I mean, it might be really dangerous.
Cecil, you're gonna die with them.
Molly. We are not
You
going to
might die with them. What'd you just roll for?
For
Who,
funsies.
me?
No. Gosh. I get nervous when my players roll without my knowledge.
Oh, that's unsettling, is it?
You can't see me rolling. That's disappointing.
You should be able to hear me roll. You hear that or no? Oh, perfect. Stream heard it. Okay. Scarlet comes out. Hey, how's it going? I still haven't said anything to her.
Okay.
I thought better just to enjoy our time together for a little bit. I'm not chickening out. Still gonna do it, but I thought it's better to do it this way first.
I won't say anything if you don't. Actually, you guys, there's a couple of things that I want to tell you. One of them your mom already knows, but I haven't told you.
What is it? What is it?
So, I I have lied to you guys just a little bit.
I knew it.
You knew?
Yeah.
What did you know?
That's not your real hair color.
This actually is my real hair color.
She's still lying. Still lying.
Molly. The thing I lied about is my name. My name is not Elaine.
Your name is Liar.
Close.
No, my name is Liela.
Oh. I was pretty close.
Yes, you were. Elaine is just a name that I started going by for a while.
Oh.
Um,
Are you the Liela that Violet was talking about?
yeah, Violet's my baby girl.
Oh. Okay.
And your daddy and her daddy are brothers.
My dad's dead. Is her dad dead?
No, her dad is who brought you home.
Your dogs are stiffing your D&D books.
They want to play. Well, they were brothers.
So,
So
go ahead, sorry. What's that?
if your dad and her dad were brothers, do you know what that means?
No.
Well, for one, Violet is your cousin. And her dad is your uncle. And I am your aunt. Because we are family.
So, does that mean you're going to get me more presents now?
I can. But I think you two are going to be very spoiled either.
Okay. Can I go back and play now?
Yes, sure.
Okay, thank you. And she runs back to her room. You can tell Violet that she can come and play with some of my toys, but not this toy. I like this. This one's my toy. Any of my other toys she can play with. And then she pokes her head back in her room.
I will let her know.
Well, that was eventful.
It went over better than I expected it to.
I'm not sure if she understood everything. That might be a portion of it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. She's brilliant, but I don't think she grasped all of it. Which is fine.
Well, I should probably start getting stuff ready for breakfast at the restaurant. And sounds like you're off on another adventure, so good luck, and thank you for bringing Molly back. And don't die, because I don't need to explain another one to her.
I will be back. We're not losing anyone else.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah. Well, I should probably help them get their stuff together before we head out. I will see you when we get back.
Sounds good. I will look forward to it.
I guess I'm gonna head back over to the house and see if they need anything. No.
So Elcen wasn't the source of this corruption.
No.
Are you talking out of character right now or no?
Character. Yeah.
I'm thinking the source might be the portal.
I think he was just using the corruption.
Or the corruption
Trying to
using
harness it.
him. So, do we know if we can close this portal?
We could have if Talia didn't blow up the entrances to the different.
Yeah, I think it's too late now.
Gotcha. So she hit all those Crimson Angel stations that were gonna.
She hid them, but it's not necessarily too late.
We'd have to work our way through a bunch of collapsed buildings to get to where we need.
Correct.
Okay, all the entrances were collapsed. Once she was done there, she opened the entrance.
I have no way of getting past the collapses.
I have no special abilities whatsoever.
If we got into the rift and then closed it, she'd be stuck over there forever.
Or she'd be stuck in limbo forever, one of the two. Either way, we'd probably also end up wanted for...
There's no guarantee she'll be stuck. Just like me, she might have the magic to be able to get back home if needed, just not be able to get there.
I think trying to get the sphere before she does is our best.
I agree.
And then if we get her there while she's over there trying to find this thing, we can try and close it on her.
Well, we might as well just kill her if that's the case. Because we'll have the dragon sphere.
Yeah, but if we can close it, maybe it'll stop everything from bleeding over more.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
So that's your guys' goal, is to get over there and steal the dragon sphere before Talia can?
Yep, might as well.
Is that DM or a person talking?
That's me.
Okay.
Hi, me.
Hi.
I thought I was me.
No, you're you.
Oh, damn it.
And he is me.
Exactly. Okay, so you guys successfully managed to figure out what you're doing next. You lost a close friend in the process, but you know, these things happen.
Always find another one.
Exactly. So, guys, tell Byron that you need to find your truck. And he takes your hand, and you guys teleport away. That's
How does
where
he take all of our hand? Just like,
Yeah, just gives you a big old group hug. And you guys teleport off to your necromancer hideaway. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
yay.
Hope everybody enjoyed tonight's somewhat happy episode. And yeah, have a great night, everybody, and see you next week for our New Year's game. Woo! Yay!
I'll actually be around.
Yay! Woo! All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Love you.